Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be picking my August TBR, and I pre-picked my slips and picked them off the shelves, so I will go through those now. So the first shelf was 12/5/58. And that one ended up being Wretched by Emily McIntyre. I don't want to read the back because these are interconnected standalones. Because this is part of the Hooked series, or the Never After series, rather. And so, this I think is like book 4 or book 2. And so I don't want to read the back of it for the case of spoilers. The next one was 1/6/12. And for that one, we picked Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood. It says, Mallory Greenleaf is done with chess. Every move counts nowadays. After the sport led to the destruction of her family 4 years earlier, Mallory's focus is on her mom, her sisters, and the dead-end job that keeps the lights on. That is, until she begrudgingly agrees to play in one last charity tournament and inadvertently wipes the board with the notorious king killer Nolan Sawyer, current world champion and reigning bad boy of chess. So that sounds really interesting. The next one was 3/6/18. And that is The Dark Garden by Eden Bradley. In the back here, if I can get the sticker off, it says, Roan Cassidy likes to be in charge, especially in her personal life. As a mistress at Club Privy, the most exclusive bondage S&M club on the West Coast, Roan can live out her dominant fantasy safely and with complete control. Until the night Christian Thorne walks in. Self-confident and sophisticated, he's a natural dominant if Rowan's ever seen one. Yet she can't stop thinking about him and imagining his touch. So that's that one. The next one was 6/1/67. And it is number 2 in the Four Horsemen series called War by Laura Thalassa. Again, because this is the second book in a series, I'm not going to read the back of it, but know that this is a chunky book compared to the first one. I'm excited to get into this one and keep going on with the series. And the last one I picked, book 5, is 6/1/28. And that one came to No Accident by Laura Bates. Let me get the sticker off the back of this one too. That way I can read the back to you. Alright, it says, when a small plane crash ends with a group of 7 teens washed up on a deserted island, their first thought is survival. With supplies dwindling and the fear of being stranded forever becoming more of a reality, they quickly discover that being the most popular kid in high school doesn't help when you're fighting to stay alive. And when strange and terrifying accidents start to occur all around them, the group realizes they are being targeted by someone who was on the plane, and that the island isn't their only danger. A terrible secret from a party the night before the flight has followed them ashore. And it's clear that someone is looking for justice. Now, survival depends on facing the truth about that party. Who was hurt that night and who let it happen? So that one sounds really interesting. And these are not the only books that I'll be reading, as I'm participating in HerKed, which is the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. And it is hosted by Hugh Wordy. If I can find a link, I will link it down below. It started July 7th, and it'll end next year on July 6th. And I have a couple of prompts done. I will try and find and link the video below. That way you can go and check out what the rules and stuff are for HerKed. And this is my 5 books on my TBR. But then, like I said, because I'm doing HerKed, I'll be reading other books as well. The book club picks for this month I'm not really into, so I'm not going to be reading for book clubs this month. But I'm going to try and get one of the bingo boards done for HerKed, one of the bingo squares. So like I said, I will link it below if I can find it. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm sorry the video is so short. I'm still trying to figure out how to edit videos, and I appreciate you all being here, and you have a good day. Bye.